Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I lay this wig using just the Gossip gel and the spray. And I'll be taking you through the process of washing it, plucking the hairline to my satisfaction, because I like my hairline to be full. I don't know how people like thin hairline. I like my hairline to be like this. And also how I sew bands in, just so that if I want to wear it as glueless, I can wear it as glueless. So I'll put the link below as to the things that I use. So stay tuned.
So I am going to go ahead to comb the hair while it's still wet so that I can pluck the hairlines. I'll be using like a tail comb just to take out the parts that I'm going to tweeze for my hairline. I like my hairline to be a little thick, not too thin, you know, to make up for the hairline that I don't have on my natural hair. So I usually leave my wig lace frontal to be thick, and I'm just going around to twist to my satisfaction. I'm tweezing and combing just to comb out the hair that I already took out from tweezing it. And I'll be doing that all around the hair. Here I'm going in again just to tweeze a little bit extra, just to take out a little bit in front of it so that the front is not too thick, and also going in to take out the excess too. And this is what the hairline looks like, and that's the hair I took out from the wig, from the frontal. And right now I'm going ahead to measure the band to how tight I want it and cut it out from the bundle. I call it bundle. And right now, and I'll also go ahead to sew it in on the wig, on the lace frontal. The reason why I'm doing this is because I do not have hair on my head, so I can't put in the comb. So I'm eventually going to take out the comb, right, and I'll just go ahead and sew it around on the wig cap without having to put too much pressure on the lace. I know I like to be very detailed, that's why I'm showing this. And on the other side, I'll be using like a pin, like a T-pin, just to hold down the band so it doesn't slip off while sewing it, and it's going to be easy to sew. And I'll be using like a powder palette from a powder palette. It's called Classic USA. I'll be using it on my lace frontal just to blend out the lace to my skin color, and I will go back into with a foundation on my foundation brush just to blend it up properly. And I went ahead to cut down the lace at the bottom and see how snatched this wig looks on my head without even styling it yet. This is how tight it is right now, and I haven't even used any glue on it. So what I'm doing, I just went ahead to brush it out, like brush out the hair from my hairline, so I know where I'm going to cut out the excess lace from. And I'm just using this to measure, you know, making mental notes to see where I'm going to take off from it. So I'm just using a comb to comb out all the excess hair, and using the what do they call this thing, a grip, to a clip to hold back the hair so I can cut out the excess properly without having to take out too much hair. And that's it. I'm still adjusting it. Then I'm gonna go in with the scissors just to cut out the ones around my ears, like the hairline around my ears, so the wig can lay properly and perfectly around my ears. Of course, little is gonna come off with the lace I'm cutting out, but not too much. Still measuring to see how perfect it's going to be around my earlines. What am I saying? Around my ears, not my hairlines. And that's it. Drag it and put the clip back. I use the clip back to hold it. I'm doing the same thing on the other side. And I took off the wig to measuring it and seeing it again properly. Then I'm gonna take off the wig just to curl it. I went ahead to curl the wig with my curling wand, and I left it for a couple of hours before wearing the wig back on my head. And the hair takes curls that I love about the hair, and it's a little bit, but the only down part about the wig is that it says it's 150 density, but I said 150, it says it's 250 density, but it's not. The hair is pretty and really affordable for 26 inches, but they could have done better with the density. You can't call something 250 density and it is not. That is the only down part I have about the wig, or about the weave. So right now I'm just adjusting the wig properly on my head. I took off the lace, I took off the excess lace off camera, and I'm brushing out the edges, my non-existing edges, with a toothbrush, and I'll be taking rubbing alcohol just to rub my hairline, because I usually put oil on my hair, and I'll be using a Gustable gel on my hairline for the glue first. I'm sorry, what am I saying? I'll be using Gustable gel on my hairline for the glue, and I'll be using a blow dryer to let it dry. I like to use a brush because brush keeps it less messy, and I'll be blow drying the gel on cool air till it's a little tacky luma. And so right now I put the wig on. I moved the wig forward. I'm sorry that I didn't know my camera stopped recording. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the tail comb, the tail of the rat comb that I have, and I'm just using it to press it on, and going to be going on with cool air from my hair dryer, just to press up down the tip and the head properly. I know you can see like a little gel there. I had to use like a rubbing alcohol just to let it sit properly, and I'll be using the Fit Base, the same Gutsy glue body, the spray, to hold down the tip of the lace where like it's going to lift. And I'm just going to use like the tip of the comb, the rat tail of the comb, to hold it properly with cool air while I comb it out, so that it's not too hard, it's not crunchy, it's not hard, or it's not stiff on my head. And I like to also do my baby hair in section, so I'm just gonna go around, cut it a little as I go along. And I'll be using the Ebin 24 hours wrapping foaming lotion, yeah, call it lotion, on my head and on my hair. And I will be using my toothbrush just to do my baby hair along the line. I do the same thing. I do my baby hair as I go, and I'll be using the Gustable glue again just to hold everything in place properly. Yep. And I'll be using the Rapid styling strip. I folded it into two because this is a wide one around my baby hair and the lace, just to let it sit properly while I go back. I had to do my makeup and style the hair. So now I am patting it. I will be using the She's Bomb glue stick to take out the flyaways. As you can see the flyaways, you can really see the flyaway. That's the only down part about the hair. So I'll be using my hot styling comb to demarcate it properly, because I do not like to twist my parting, and I'm not going to put a foundation on my hair. I don't know how, I don't know what, but it's not just for me. But I will be taking the She's Bomb glue stick and rubbing it on while I use my hot comb to get my parting well. And I will also be going in with like the hair dryer just to get the parting properly, with like put it on that side just to get the parting really well. And I'll be going over it with the mousse to also put down the layaway. What am I saying? I'll also go ahead with the mousse to put down the layaways, the flyaways. I don't know why I'm putting layaway. to put down the flyaways, and using the hot comb to style the hair properly, you know, to my satisfaction. And now I'll be using a white tooth comb just to loosen the curls and style it to what I want. I'll be using a white tooth comb, my fingers, and another white tooth comb just to get the hair to my desired curl pattern, or what curls that I want, because I went ahead to use like the curling one all through. Going in with the she's bomb again, and this is the final look. I hope you guys learned something. This is a very easy and beginner friendly look, and I'll be sure to put the link down below. Thank you very much for watching, guys.